Hello, I am the Story Girl, and welcome to the story of the birthday party. Oh, Francis could hardly sleep last night. He was so excited because today was his birthday, and there was a great many things to be done before the party. Oh, yes, a great many things. He began sweeping out his house as soon as he possibly could, cleaning all the dishes and putting up the decorations. All the decorations, especially his favorite balloons. Little Sarah was sitting with her brother, Pete. Her brother Pete was quite a bit younger than she was. And because of that, she was quite a bit older than he and knew a few more things about life than he did. Pete, said she, kicking out at a bit of brick on the ground. You see all these bricks on the ground? They're pretty heavy. Don't go throwing them unless you have a good reason. What do you think lives in that cave on the mountain? Said Pete. Nothing lives inside of that cave, Pete. You know that. Everybody knows that. I think I'll take a brick for a walk, said he, and he picked up one of the bricks and began to trot off down the street. Well, Sarah wasn't going to be outdone by Pete, who was really very much younger than she was. So she picked up her own brick and began to trot off down the street herself. Where are you going, Pete and Sarah? Said the grocer, who lived just down the street from them. We are going to take these bricks for a walk, said Pete. Oh, said the grocer. Sounded like a good thing to do, so he picked up his own brick and began to trot after the children. Well, Francis was so excited about his birthday, he finished blowing up every single balloon and was just mixing the mix for his birthday cake, which is going to be a spectacular cake. Oh, he hoped he hadn't forgotten anything. Decorations, clean the house, make the cake. Seems like there was something else. He would think of it eventually. Well, Pete and Sarah were trotting off down the street with the grocer in tow when they came upon the blacksmith. Hey, you three, where are you going? Said the blacksmith. We're just taking these bricks for a walk, said Pete. Sounded like a good thing to do. So the blacksmith picked up his own brick and all four trotted off down the street until they came to Sarah and Pete's friends, Rooney and Rob. Where are you going with those bricks? Said the two boys. We're taking them for a walk, said Pete, who fancied himself in charge of this whole adventure. Oh, said Rooney and Rob, and they each picked up a brick and walked off down the street while Pete was planning on taking his brick to the cave and, just for fun, tossing the brick inside the cave. See if anything came out. Well, they trotted off down the street and out of the village up to the very mouth of the cave, and by this time nearly the entire town was following them, each with their own brick, puffing a little bit, but following Pete, who was in charge of this activity, while Francis had just realized what he had forgotten to do. Invite guests to the party! Oh, no, 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 no! He wrung his hands and burst out of his cave. The whole village looked up at the biggest, purplest dragon they'd ever seen. Each threw their brick, screamed, and ran away. Oh! Said Francis. They brought me presents, said he, and he gathered up all the bricks and built a very fine wall around the mouth of his cave. And it turned out to be a very happy birthday. The end. I am the Story Girl, And this story is about a dragon on his birthday, but it's also about a bit of a ridiculous town. The story never does talk about where the bricks actually came from. You get the idea that it's a pretty new town and there's lots of extra bricks from building all the houses or from building the wall around the village or something like that. In this story, there is a dragon who is preparing for his own birthday party and decides that the people who came to his cave had brought him bricks as birthday presents. How would you like to receive a brick for your birthday? Remember, you are the main character of your story. Thank you for joining the story today. Bye.